we are racing against time in that we only have a maximum of 11 years to end hunger in the world by 2030.
It's becoming clearer and clearer to everybody that undernourished individuals and societies are at a horrendous disadvantage. But it also applies to whole nations as more and more political leaders realize that their human capital is so much greater if their population is well nourished.
So the uncomfortable question to hold ourselves accountable is not so much why things are so bad, but why are things not better when we know so much more than before, and we have so many examples of actions that can inspire and inform effective change.
Having a healthy and productive population requires putting appropriate policies that fight hunger and malnutrition at the center stage.
If we're going to tackle the problem of hunger seriously, we must focus. And the programs that we craft will have to be focused to the poorest of the poor. It's not good enough to have general policy of agricultural development.
In our case, we deal with hunger and nutrition along with poverty eradication. Dealing with hunger and nutrition in isolation will not work if you don't deal with poverty at the same time. That's according to our own experience.
To me, an accelerator is a specific technological intervention, a policy change, or institutional reform, and often a combination of all of them that leads to transformative change at scale in the sustainable reduction of hunger and malnutrition.
Agriculture, nutrition, and gender, these are all interconnected issues, because if you have a healthy mother, you will have a healthy child and a healthy nation.
Los niños y niñas ya no están comiendo alimentos, están comiendo experiencias, están comiendo estatus, están comiendo aspiraciones, que son las marcas.
Role of market is very, very important in delivering right kind of food, right time, right place, and at an affordable price.
And we should really do a lot more on the demand side. We are not as good as the industry in promoting healthy diets. We should learn and use approaches that are much more effective at behavior change communication, and we should invest more in education, and we should educate people about nutrition from the time they're in primary school and all the way until they are adults.
If a company is going to produce the next generation of food products that are going to be healthier and more nutritious, then you need the direct type of infrastructure to actually test bed these products. It's not as simple as saying, let's just make this product nutritious and accessible and affordable. You really have to test this out.
Local governments, a big source of potential investments for nutrition. We need to make sure that nutrition is in the development agenda of the local government.
Sustainable financing means domestic financing has to kick in. In addition to donor financing,
we must use nutrition as an opportunity, as a power, as an opportunity to transform agriculture, as an opportunity to promote economic growth, as an opportunity to improve human capital.
Nutrition is the foundation of a human excellence. We must aspire for all people, especially children, to have good nutrition so that they can have the opportunity to be the best that they can be.
Our generation is better positioned than any other generation before us to address the challenge of hunger and malnutrition in all its forms. We have the knowledge and the tools to take action.
The focus needs to be on implementation, because paper is patient, but you cannot improve nutrition only on paper.
I am very optimistic we can end hunger in the next 10 years because all the ingredients for ending hunger are there.
ረሃብንና የምግብ እጦትን ስናስቆም ውጤቱ የተባረከ ትውልድ መፍጠር ነው። ራዕይ የተባረከ ትውልድ ለተባረከች ሀገር የሚል ነው። ለዓለም በረከት ለመሆን አብረን እንስራ።